Man, these kids in the house by themselves, man. Look at this.
He a happy little baby. Look, he's smiling now.
I know, this baby was just crying and there ain't nobody in this house. Doors wide open. I don't know what's going on, man. This is sad. Nobody in there. They just, this house is wide open with these two little kids wandering around.
Yeah, the house looks trash.
It looked like somebody was moving out and they just left their kids. This is crazy. He just came. I just reached for him. He just came.
615-6300.
Anybody know who these children are?
Thank you.
You know who their parents are? Well, we called them the police, so if you know who these children are, y'all need to get here ASAP.
He's so excited. Come here. Hi, Papa.
Hey, anybody know this house? Anybody familiar with this house right here? Anybody familiar with this house? This is the house the little kids are at. No parents, no one. If they are in there, there's no response. And I'm not going in that house. But I went and grabbed that little kid out the garage because he was yelling and screaming. This is crazy. It looked like they was moving out and stuff all over the place. The little baby was right there in that thing right there. I just went and grabbed him. He was just to make sure nothing was wrong with him. The baby was laying in that yelling, and I can hear him all the way from my house, like across the alley, about 2 or 3 houses down, screaming, just screaming. So I picked him up.
I do love my For You page because the most random, most interesting things are always popping up for me, like out of nowhere. Like, did TikTok know, like, the happenings of my morning just a little bit ago and just wanted to share this with me to, like, spread awareness or something, or to encourage and challenge other parents? I don't know. How did this even happen? And it seems like this just took place a couple of days ago, and I just was doing a little bit of research because this video just popped up, and when I watched all of it, I don't know for sure what the facts are, but another lady was saying, because I'm not trying to spread rumors or anything, but there's this document in someone else's video, and then this other lady was saying that supposedly the mom went to the store and left her kids alone at her house. I'm thinking to myself, I literally just went to Walmart and got back with my 15-month-old son, almost 16-month-old son. And it's something about our kitchen. Last night I literally just took down our pack and play because I need more room in our kitchen, and Mavericks is loving to throw his toys out of it. There's just a lot of stuff going on. I'm like, let's change it up. Let's try something new. We need more space. Yes. Like, that's always amazing. And which means things are going to be more challenging, like how when I make our food, when I'm doing stuff, like I usually put him in the pack and play and have him with all his toys and stuff and entertained and occupied and all that kind of stuff. So I knew that when I go to any stores and come back with groceries, I'm going to have to get creative and, like, how is this going to work? Because usually, no, I would say, okay, always, whenever I bring in the groceries, I hurry up, I place Maverick in the pack and play in our kitchen, which is really close to my car outside. And I go back and forth. I'm like, watch me at the door. I'm going to be right back. I'm going to hurry up. So I quickly get up there, bring the stuff back in, and he's got his toys and stuff or whatever. Because I'm like, I'm not going to leave him in the car while I am, bringing all the stuff back into the house. So like I said, we just went to Walmart. We actually got a lot of groceries and stuff. And I'm just thinking to myself, okay, I'm not leaving him in my car while I'm going to go back and forth. There are so many times where parents leave their kids in the cars. There's just so much negligence, so much abuse, so much I don't even know how. I don't even know how. We all have bad days. We all are tired. Parenting is very sacrificing, and there is a lot that is required to be a good parent, right? But it is so worth it, and it is so beautiful. So I'm just over here thinking to myself, I literally just went to the store and didn't use our stroller, used the shopping cart, got a lot of stuff. And this time, and I got a workout. I literally held my son in one arm and carried groceries. I don't know how many trips I made in and out and in and out. So I was literally dripping with sweat. I was literally having to go, it's heavy. I took my son with me. I did all this work, and I even put up all the groceries while my son was in our cupboards and playing with the potatoes and doing stuff. So the fact that and I don't have 2 kids yet, I just have 1, and it's hard enough, and yes, it's going to get harder if we do decide to have more children, but you cannot leave your children at home. You do not neglect your kids to do things. You have to get someone to help you, whether it's your spouse or a friend or a trusted someone that will take good care of your kids. This is a nightmare. Those poor babies, those poor children. It's so maddening. Yeah. So, and I think those kids are now in the custody of the grandparents, and I think the mom's in jail, rightly so. So please, keep your kids safe, watch your kids. Yeah, there's a lot. We still don't have any babysitters. I won't let anyone watch Maverick because I don't really trust anyone. It's hard, but you have to think of your kids' well-being and their safety. So everyone, just be more aware. And thank you so much to this couple and to this guy who rescued those babies. You did the right thing. This is how change is brought about, because good people step in and they do something about it. Otherwise, all the evil will keep on going on if no one does anything. So let's do our part. P.S. I just have a few more thoughts, and they are, what is it that goes through a parent's mind to be able to do something this awful? Do these parents not understand the implications, the hazards, the danger, the horrors of leaving your kids alone? Of course, we all will never be able to forget the anguishing, heart, gut-wrenching terror stories of when that mom left her little daughter alone in her pack and play to go on vacation for a week and came back and she died in the most unimaginable, cruel way possible. That's one of the worst stories that we'll ever hear of, I'm sure. So the fact that it doesn't matter if you're going to the store somewhere, I don't get it. The dangers, are they not thinking, your little kids, think about all the things in your house that you have to, baby-proof your house. Your little kids can get into some hot water or get stuff out of the refrigerator, freezer, or turn something on. Or what if there are scissors around? What if there are chemicals that you forgot about? What if there's medicine that they can get into? What about the perverts and the pedophiles and all the strangers that are around that will come and literally kidnap your kids and do the most worst things possible? Or they could get hit by a vehicle because this garage door was open. I just can't imagine. I don't have enough words. So all I can say is just be aware and help out when we can. PSS, just a couple more closing thoughts. As challenging and difficult as this shopping time was with my son, and it always is for all of us parents and our kids, but a good challenge always builds our character, right? I returned my shopping cart with my son, and we had to go further out of our way to do it, so we can do hard things.